What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be playing the second installment of the Sniper Ghost Warrior Contract series. So the game just came out today, 4th of July, for the PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox and also the new generation of consoles except the PlayStation 5. The gameplay we are seeing here was recorded on the PlayStation 5, but the official version hasn't been released yet. Seems like they're having some compatibility issues, but other than that it works absolutely fine. Pretty good frame rates as well, been averaging what seems to be smooth 60 FPS even though this is the older generation version. If you played the last Contract games, you'll feel right at home playing this one as well, but I will say that this one is an absolute upgrade in every single level, from the setting to the gun customization, all the way down to the missions, the AI, the shooting, and all in between. So Contracts 2 takes place in the fictional Kwamar province, which is a setting very reminiscent of a Middle Eastern country, where your mission is to kill high-value targets and disrupt enemy supply lines. And unlike the original Contracts game, there is a much larger variety of missions, from disabling jammer stations to sabotaging antennas and water pumps, frying server rooms, and well, as we already used to, eliminating high-value targets. And for this, there is also a large arsenal to help you on your mission. All the way from heavy 50 cal sniper rifles to assault rifles, shotguns, compound bows, SMGs and sidearms, there's a lot more to choose from in Contracts 2. The weapon customization is also a lot deeper here as well. You can customize all the way from the optics to the magazine, barrels, under barrels, camouflage and different types of ammo. Not only that, but there is also a lot of gadgets to assist you as well, all the way from a simple drone that you can use to recon the enemy base and find all the bad guys. But with some upgrades, it's possible to use the same drone to poison different types of enemies and even put them to sleep. There is also a really cool gadget called the turret, which can assist you in taking out long-range targets and work as a sniper buddy for those cool little sync shots. And all of these gadgets can be upgraded, from the shooting range to the battery life, all the way down to ammo capacity and everything in between. You can also set up the turret to your complete killer mode once you get spotted, and it kinda works as a sniper buddy to cover your back. There is also a ton more gadgets, from gas mine traps to throwing knives, mines, C4s, EMP grenades, etc, etc. There is a lot of stuff here, but I will be making a separate video on those gadgets alone. So if that's something you might be looking to see, why don't you hit that subscribe button? Who knows, you might not regret it. Just like the previous sniper games, Contracts 2 puts a huge emphasis on stealth and on remaining stealthy, and that's why this is the best possible thing you can do, is to go about your way nice and easy, reconning the bases before moving in, and just generally try to remain undetected for the majority of your gameplay experience. Stealth is not only a better option, but also advised, as going loud in this game usually gets you killed pretty easily. Even on the easiest difficulties, all the enemies are going to kill you very fast. It usually only takes 1 or 2 shots to take you out. As far as the story goes, the game goes across 6 different regions, one of them being the tutorial, and for every region there is always 4 to 6 missions to do in every single one of them. So all in all, it's not a huge game. I wouldn't be surprised if you complete it in 10 hours or less. But for the completionists out there and the trophy hunters, you can definitely expect 20 to 30 hours of gameplay to get those rewards. And the same thing goes for players playing on a higher difficulty. As far as a single player game goes, this one has a pretty high skill ceiling. I also think there's a bit more playability within those missions as well, as the game gives you a bit more freedom to go about your business. For the most part, it's up to you to choose if you prefer to go in stealthy and take your targets out in close proximity, or if you want to do it as a sniper would and shoot them from higher ranges. And that's where really I think this game shines, it's in the sniping part. From what you can see here, I am playing on the easiest difficulty, and I do have the aim helper helping me out, which is the red dot that tells me where the shot is landing, provided I've got my wind and distance correct. On higher difficulties though, there is absolutely no help or HUD to assist you, and that is where I think the sniping mechanics of this game really shines, that puts it on another level compared to other shooters out there. The map and the compounds also seem to flow a little bit better in comparison to its predecessor, and if I may say so myself, some of these compounds just look absolutely beautiful, a direct step up in every single way. Just as before though, you can also choose to interrogate your enemies, and sometimes they might just take the knife to the neck and don't budge, but more often than not they will show you the enemy's locations and even some important intel regarding the missions. If you went loud on a previous area, you might be getting hunted, and interrogating as many hostiles as possible is a good way to know this. The well-known bullet camera mechanic is back and improved. There is now even more gore on those shooting animations, but if that's not your piece of pie, you can always tone it down or disable it completely. But I guess you came here for the gameplay, and I'm going to be showcasing the first mission with some cuts in between, so I don't drag the video for 30 minutes straight. It is going to be the first mission of the game. I don't want to spoil the rest of it for you guys, but our objective here is to take out 3 high-value targets in 3 different compounds and also sabotage the broadcast antennas. Before we part ways though, I do want to let you guys know I will be covering this game in its entirety, all the way from guides to gameplay videos. If it's sniper constructs related, then it will be on my channel, so if you guys happen to like the video, make sure you hit that like button, dislike it if you didn't, and also subscribe so you don't miss any of my future uploads. But with that said, I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, have a good one. CUSTERPLAYS signing out.
The other soldiers. Point them out.
Over my dead body!
Really? Your choice. Control, it's Raven. I'm in position above the port.
Copy that. Plan your shots carefully. Zarza's likely to run if you miss.
So no alarms?
Well, not before Zarza is dead at least.
Control, I have eyes on the primary target.
Confirmed. That's Antoine Zarza.
At this distance, it's not gonna be easy, even with all this fancy new gear.
Agreed, but the basics don't change. Get him stationary to improve your odds.
I'll line him up somehow.
Good luck. Send when ready.
If I can get Zarza into his office, I'll have a clean shot.
Any thoughts on that?
I see some maintenance men on the roof. Looks like the ventilation system.
He must have paperwork he'd want to protect from a small blaze, right?
Target splashed. Zarza is down.
If you alert them, you're going to be knee-deep in hostiles. Payne has sniper training too, so expect the worst.
Yep. It's always tricky without a flanker guarding my back.
Do it smoothly, and you won't need one.
Control. I have eyes on the primary.
Do you have a shot?
Negative. He's moving too much. I keep losing visual.
Hard to hit a moving target at that distance.
As the shooter's preferably not moving.
Confirmed. Good kill, Raven.
Do it. Or at least get him to look out of a window.
Roger. Good luck. Raven, you need to disable both antennas. We're still picking up data streams from the facility. Novikov can't work without power.
Roger. I'll see what I can do.
Raven, you can further sabotage Rashida's supply chain if you disable this comms facility.
Acknowledged.
There are multiple power transformers. Left side mark 1-1 and 1-2, and right side mark 2-1 and 2-2. Do you have visual?
Roger, Control. Looks like they're hooked into the satellites.
No power, no signal.
Looks like I disabled the first antenna. The second antenna is down. Splashed.
Confirmed. Novikov is eliminated.
One of my better shots. I'll add that to my dope book.
Data on previous engagement.